my bike. Took it 42-mile round trip. Yeah, I mountain biked it. Let me sit down here to Kings Island. I of course 28 here. Took 48 to Loveland. Got on the bike trail. It's about I'm gonna guess probably about 8 to 10 miles from Loveland Bike Trail to Kings Mills. You know, bike trail all the way through. And for you locals here in Claremont County, Ohio, Goshen, at the old ammunition factory, make a left there and go up at Kings Mills. Go up at S Hill, long hill. Make a left on Kings Drive, and you gotta overlook me. I went 42-mile round trip here, 21 up there and 21 back miles. Anyway, and got these loud vehicles out here. Anyway, took a left on Kings Drive, and I think they call it Fox Center. Anyway, made a left there. It's a short road. And there's no use getting back on the road, no, because it's maybe a 3-minute walk in a nice grassy shoulder, and next thing you know, you're on the edge of Kings Island's parking lot. Huge parking lot, and probably takes me about 3 minutes to ride. Huge parking lot. And the nice thing about it all is like the bike rack here at Kings Island, the bike rack is next to Kings Island security office, and during hours it's monitored. But what I did here after I locked my bike up at the Kings Island bike rack, I wouldn't wear no sunglasses. So what I did, I went up to because I had a technical question, and it gave me an excuse to walk up or to let them see me real good. So in case somebody would get around my bike, they know what I look like up close. So I went up and asked them a technical question so they could get a good look at me. And had a little insurance for me. Of course, I always lock my bike up. I lock my bike up at the police department. There's no exceptions to that rule. You always, underline that word, always lock your bike. Anyway, I wanted a security office at Kings Island to get a good look at me, but it was real nice. I had a technical question. Then showed my season pass. Your season go pass. A day before I went to Kings Island down here at Kroger, I was in Kroger, and they had a commercial come on, over the speakers, like where they played the music. Anyway, they had a commercial talking about, get your Kings Island season go pass, and it'll make you feel like you own the park. And when you go up to the gate and you show it, they scan your season pass. There's a camera on you. They actually got two pictures. They got the in real time the picture of you standing there. Then their other picture of you in their database. So when you purchased the season pass, we did that last October. So they see it's you in real time and in their database, and it makes you feel like you own the place. But it wasn't real crowded. And then about 1 o'clock, they opened at 10. About 1 o'clock, it started getting pretty crowded. And then we had a threat of about 5:30 or 6. They shut some of the rides down because of threat of severe weather. And all in all, it was good. And of course, biking is real demanding, as the old saying goes, "No pain, no gain." Anyway, the hardest part about the journey to me would be from Loveland Bike Trail. The bike trail to Kings Mills. That's about that seems like about a half hour. Now, when I was on it, surprisingly, there was about 10 or 11 people on it that early. And if you're coming behind someone, you always yell on your, I'm coming on your left. Now, if they're walking dogs, you slow down anyway, regardless. But the dogs are not. But dogs are so unpredictable, so you have to slow way down 10 or 12 times. So that cost me some time there. And if there had been nobody there, I got a hauled ass. It took me probably, even with those 12 people there in different spots, probably took me a half hour to go 10 miles. I'm hauling ass. And had a good trip there and back. And I'm going to do it again in 2 weeks. Would I do it again in a heartbeat? I like that demanding ride. I really, and today, since I rode 42 miles round trip yesterday, today I feel like I'm connected to a 1,000-volt battery. Yeah, that's all the adrenaline pumped up. Now, last night when I got home, I had a Gatorade, And it was really humid yesterday morning very humid because it was under that warm front. That cold front hasn't come through yet. No severe weather yet. And when I got home last night, a quart of Gatorade lasted me about 3 seconds. You know, when you lose your electrolytes, you just suck it down. There's no taking your time. You just drink it down because your body's demanding it. And after about after about half hour drinking the Gatorade, you feel it taking effect. And I tell you, after a long ride like that, there ain't no sleep aid on the market that beats that. I laid there, maybe watched a video, watched a movie for 10 minutes, and then I turned when I got a little sleepy. Next thing I know, the sun's up again. It's riding a bike like that is the most. When you relax, it'll knock you out. There ain't no sleep aid on the market that good. Period. But now. Coming back last night, I out here on 28. I think it's not the BP. BP's down here. The other, I can't think of the name of that service station. Anyway, it's next to Family Dollar. Anyway, about 2 miles coming this way, coming south, because going that way on 48th North. Coming south, I got drenched. So I got under that convenience store under the roof. I had to wait about 35 or 40 minutes. Time I got home, it was dark because that rain cost me. But it felt good though. See, I've already come, X number of miles, and it felt good to cool off, even though I got wet. But all in all, we rode the beast. The beast. Oh man, here's the good part. We got on the beast, and threat of severe weather. Threat of severe weather is a wonderful crowd thinner. Me and my cousin Don was talking. We love a shower when it comes raining in Kings Island. There could be 1 million people there, and you get a little rain, and there's nobody in line. What it is, a lot of people ain't got an radar app on their phone. We do, I do, and they think a rain like that's gonna last for hours. Where if you got a radar app, you know how long it's gonna last. And we love a good rain because 5 or 10 minute rain, even hard, because boy, that thins out the crowd. It always does. Last year it did. It was a 2-hour wait to get on a ride. It come a rain. We was gonna eat lunch anyway. It come a rain hard for about 10. It looked like it was sitting all day, but it rained hard for about 10 minutes. When it stopped raining, they opened the rides back up. There was nobody in line. Oh, rain, man! I love a rain, a 10-minute rain at Kings Island. It's the greatest. Me and him was laughing. It's the greatest a crowd thinner ever was. But after that 10-minute rain, there was nobody in line last year. And when it come to that threat of severe weather about 4 o'clock, a lot of people left. And we didn't have to get rode the beast one time. Yes, the wooden roller coaster. We did not have to get out. There's nobody in line, so we asked if we could sit here and go again. We sure did. And the comical thing about all this, the second hill that you pull up on the beast, the track behind us made a real funny noise. I can't remember what my cousin Don said, but we love the back end of the roller coaster because you feel that front on that first hill pull you down, even on the second hill. But the track made a real funny noise. It really did. And they look back here like, it's Armageddon. I forget the word he used, but it got me laughing so hard. I'm not making this up. Now that beast wooden roller coaster, it'll do 70 miles an hour, and through them tunnels, they're so small when you hit them, it gets an illusion like you're going to slam into the tunnel. But it's wooden, so it knocks you around a little bit. I tell you what, when we was going that fast, I was still laughing at their reactions, looking back at the track. That if you could picture me, I'm on that. We're on that beast, and we're doing 70, real hard 70 miles an hour, and I'm still laughing my head off. It's just the way they look back at the track. It did make a funny noise. I thought, be our luck, the track would start splitting underneath of us. And at first, you almost thinking, oh my God, they're going to undo their seatbelt, and or they're not. Well, yeah, they do have you under seatbelt and a bar, but first, for a split second, you're thinking, oh my God, they're going to exit this roller coaster, and you're almost thinking to yourself, you better remind them we're 200 feet up. But I think I would rather for a thing come off the tracks than to fall 200 feet. At least you got a little protection inside that metal your coaster. But oh man, if you can tell, you ride 42 miles, you be pumped up just like I am. Even though it's a demanding ride, you're so pumped up. being pumped up like this is a million times better than caffeine. And even what the greater amount is, there's no side effects to it, to riding a bike hard. There's none. Unless you're under bad health, you're under doctor's care, but caffeine has side effects. This doesn't. So I'm not a bit nervous. No. Like I said, I feel like I'm connected to a 1,000-volt battery. Well, I miss Julie coming. The drop zone, it ain't working. I don't know how true it is. My cousin told me that they had to order a part for it, I think. Drop tower is what it's really called, but it's not working. Here at Kings Island, crowd's really thinned out, and because there's severe weather heading our way. Check the radar, and it's just north of Cincinnati, probably an hour out. Some of the rides have been closed down. That ride, the Windseeker, high winds have closed it down. Up there it's windy, 300-something feet. It's pretty windy up there. But they got severe weather coming, so the management told them to shut it down. We asked. And waiting for them to get back off the ride. Well, I just came from Kings Island. Yeah, you can get there on a bike. It's not bad, but this is Kings Mills. This is a long hill. I'm on the bike trail now. This is the old ammunition here in Kings Mills. This has been closed since World War II. And when I did a search on it, they used to make gunpowder here. Now this has been closed up. There's a chimney and there's another one, but you can't see it. See, it's all glass has all been broken out. And it's been empty for 50+ years. Now, here's a shocking surprise. It's still for lease. Now, I'm not trying to knock anybody's business, but who would lease for all them broken windows? You know what I'm saying? But it's for lease, because I Googled it. Ain't that amazing? But I remember when I was a kid, back in the 70s, when I was 10, 11, 12 years old, we rode past here, you know, Dad and us. And Dad was telling us, you know, this is the old ammunition place during World War II. And like I said, they closed it after the war. And it's been like this abandoned for 50+ years. But it is for lease. Now, when I seen it for lease, that shocked my socks off of me. Yeah, it's for lease. Wow. I guess if you want to put new windows in it, huh?